Hey teachers, welcome back to the user-friendly classroom. If you have ever looked at your state standards or your state resources and thought, how do I turn this information into something my students can actually understand? Well, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to walk you step by step through how to use your state standards resources to create student-friendly anchor charts that are clear, purposeful, and aligned to what students are expected to learn. As we go on, I'll also share a quick reminder about using AI wisely. Always spell check and review anything that the AI generates before you send it in for production. And always be mindful of copyright infringement when recreating or adapting certain documents. We can use Copilot to create an anchor chart based on information already presented in your state standards. So I'm already logged into Microsoft 365 Copilot. I am working in the web as opposed to my workstation. And right here where it says Message Copilot is where I want to write my prompt. I drafted a prompt in a Word document, so I'm going to go to that document now. And it just basically says to create a student-friendly anchor chart using the information that I will include below. However, I wanted to follow these prompts. I want the chart to be titled Figurative Language. Keep the information as is, but keep it in an organized manner. Make the chart colorful and use an easy to read font. And then I'm going to copy and paste the information below here, which I'll show you where I'm going to get that information from. So let's copy the prompt here. And then I'm going to go back to Copilot and I'm just going to paste that prompt right in the box, but I'm not done yet, so I'm not going to click the arrow yet. The type of chart that I want to create is I want to create a figurative language anchor chart for students. However, I want to use this chart that is included in the best standards for the state of Florida. Whichever state you live in, you can access your standards and look through the documents. And if you see anything that your standards calls for, any anchor charts, any rubrics, any standards, you can simply copy and paste it from your standards and ask Copilot to create a chart, a student-friendly chart. So I'm copying this already made chart that is included in the state standards. So I'm just going to make sure I copy that. Hold on, let's do that again. Yes, because it's a PDF document, I'm going to use the shortcut Control C in order to copy that. And then I'm going to go back to Copilot and right below the prompt, I'm going to paste the information. Now notice how the information appears here. It stretched it all out, but when I hit the arrow, you're going to see how the Copilot is able to read through this and organize it in a way that students will understand. So don't worry if what you copy looks discombobulated like how this looks. The Copilot, the AI is able to make sense of what you copied and organize it. Now, there was a part in the chart that said elementary figurative language. I want to remove that, so I'm just going to take that out of the prompt, but everything else is exactly the same. All right, let's go ahead and click the arrow now and see what Copilot comes up with. So it will take a few seconds to think and generate the image. As you can see, the image is starting to process. So you just wait a minute or two and we will see an anchor chart soon. So right away, as it is generating it, you can see parts of the document. For example, we're seeing the figurative language title. Now we're seeing the different types of figurative language, the description, and the example that was already provided. Notice I did not recreate this anchor chart. I simply copied it from the state standards and asked Copilot to turn it into an anchor chart for students. That literally took a few seconds, not even 2 minutes. And there you have an anchor chart ready for your students. Now, the only thing is you want to make sure that you read through it because AI can make a mistake. Even though we fed it the exact language we wanted to be used on the chart, there are still instances where the AI may misspell something. So you always just want to compare your notes. Go ahead and reread it. Alliteration, the repetition of usually initial consonant sounds, and two or more neighbor, and you want to look neighbor words or syllables. So you do want to look at that, catch any misspellings. If you notice anything is misspelled, all you need to do is tell the AI, okay, you misspelled this word. If you can please fix it, and it will regenerate it and create a new anchor chart for you. But just like this, you can download it now. If you're satisfied with it, you can save it and have it printed for the students. So right here where it says download a copy, and then once you have your copy, you could print them out for the students just like that, literally a matter of seconds. We can use Copilot. If this walkthrough was helpful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe for more practical classroom-ready strategies. Before you go, remember AI is a powerful support tool, but teachers are still the experts. Always double check spelling and accuracy and make sure you're respecting copyright when adapting resources. Drop a comment below and let me know what standard or subject you'd like to see turned into an anchor chart next. Thanks for spending time here today, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.